Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at a 7-year high. But first, in the US, the latest PMI tracking shows private sector output rising solidly, underpinned by the fastest new order growth since March 2015. Still, their index readings are not as high as in Europe, where they are little changed. Other measures of global trade also confirm a positive outlook. Market risk appetites are improving. US moves on China trade and Russia sanctions are behind the shift. American home sales increased for a second straight month in March amid a rebound in activity in the Northeast and Midwest, but they're still 1.2% lower than for March 2017. The median price, however, is up 5.8% to $250,400, and inventories of houses available for sale are low. Combined with the highest mortgage interest rates in 4 years, affordability is being squeezed just as their spring selling season kicks off. And China has announced it will roll out its 5G mobile service commercially in 2019. This new technology delivers data at lightning-fast speeds wirelessly, making it a challenger for UFB. It is a technology expected to change how the world connects, and China is determined to lead the process. It is complicated and expensive to set up. New Zealand's Spark is trialling it with a Chinese vendor, something that worries the intelligence community. And the World Bank is reporting that migrant remittances reached $466 billion in 2017, a rise of 8.5% in 1 year. India received $69 billion from its diaspora, or about 2.5% of its GDP. These are vital flows for many emerging countries. In Australia, a new distribution warehouse for supermarket chain Woolworths is set to completely automate, a move that is reported to allow them to eliminate more than 800 people in Victoria alone. Their rivals will need to respond with similar systems if it is successful. And the US Treasury 10-year yield keeps on rising. It's now 2.98%. That's 2 basis points higher today. It briefly touched 3% earlier today. It's higher since 2011, although it also got this close in 2014. The Chinese 10-year yield has turned up and is now at 3.60%, a catch-up gain of 6 basis points, while the New Zealand equivalent is at 2.94%. That's up 5 basis points. Gold is at $1,324 an ounce in New York. That's down $10. A stronger greenback is hurting the yellow metal. And oil prices are little changed, but high and firm, and now just under $68.50 a barrel, while the Brent benchmark is just under $74.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is at 71.5 US cents as the US dollar firms. This is its lowest since January. On the cross rates, we're unchanged at 94 Aussie cents and 58.6 euro cents. That puts the TWI at 73.3. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.